said, I'm the CEO of Birthbeat. I'm a registered nurse and midwife, and I'm from regional New South Wales in a town called Tamworth. Birthbeat, we jokingly say, is like my third baby. And it actually came about 6 years ago when I was pregnant with Polly. So I was 36 weeks pregnant and our local maternity unit closed its doors. And that was something I'm very passionate about. Just because we live in regional Australia, we should still have quality access to excellent education and health services. You can have strong, robust regional communities, but if you don't have that health infrastructure, the community can't thrive. It comes back to that thinking about that the ARLP gives you the tools for. How can you be solution focused? How can you come back to the table with a solution as opposed to always looking at what the problem is? And that's how we started Birthbeat. I found out about it through my husband. So he had done it 5 or 6 years prior to me. He started the program with 2 weeks going off to the Kimberley in remote Australia. And he came out of the Kimberley and he said, I'm not actually going to tell you much about the program because you're going to do that one day. 5 years later, he kept chipping away at me and encouraging me to apply. It was something that he really wanted me to do because he got so much value out of the course. And so I applied and was really fortunate to get through that process and get a place. I would definitely say it has changed my life. So when my husband came out of the Kimberley and when he was going through the course, I think for him it was at a time that he was changing jobs and we had a young baby and we were, experiencing everything that new first-time parents do, and it was hugely life-changing for him and I going through that course because they really involved the partners as well, or the loved ones or family members. And then 5 or 6 years later, I was probably a bit pessimistic about if an actual course can change your life, and I can positively say that it has been a life-changing experience for me. The opportunities that Prime Super and ARLP provided me, not only personally, but sort of understanding about how to contribute to your community and what contributing to regional Australia looks like, has been hugely profound. It's actually made me change my career, pivot in, huge decisions. I'm committed to living in regional Australia now, and I absolutely love my community and giving back to the community. I think what being the founder of Birthbeat has really taught me is that you can have a successful business anywhere in Australia. You don't need to be in the big cities. It's an exciting time to live in regional Australia. From the really practical elements, your overheads are lower, you can have stronger relationships, you can be working with business groups. I encourage people not to do what I do and try and work it all out on your own for a long time. It was once I started engaging with mentors and business groups and incubators that it made the big difference to really grow the business. Something that's really important to talk about is how to nominate for the ARLP for anyone who is interested or wanting to explore that. It's a really simple process. You can jump online. They've got a great website. I also encourage anyone who's listening who can think of someone who's in a leadership role or just doing something that's really contributing to their local community. I really encourage anybody, even if you're sort of thinking, oh, I'm not necessarily a classic leader, but you're looking for a challenge or you're looking to grow more and you want to commit to rural and regional Australia, to definitely look at applying for the course, because it really is a game changer personally, but also for your community.